Today we're going to be talking about the NBA script. Where are Giannis and Kevin Durant going? What are the Knicks doing to demolish the Celtics like this? And how good are these NBA playoffs? But first, make sure you hit that like, hit that follow button, and let me know, is your team still in the playoffs? And who do you want to see win it all? Down in the comments. We're going to start with a little NBA playoffs talk. This NBA playoffs has been the best playoffs I've seen in probably 10 years. In probably 10 plus years, if you can name a better playoff scenario, let me know down in the comments. We're about to see in the conference championship 4 teams that are going to be playing off pure ball skills. Not a lot of guys are going to be in this round that have been to the finals and done this in the finals or in the conference finals. The Knicks haven't been there, done that. The Pacers haven't been there, done that. They've been to the conference finals, but I mean, really, like, you know what I mean? OKC haven't been there, done that. Timberwolves haven't been there and done that on the biggest show, talking about the actual finals. This is where rubber meets the road. This is where hooping is going to take over. I want to see, my personal opinion, like what I want to see in the finals, I want to see the Knicks and the Timberwolves. I want to see Brunson and Ant-Man battle it out in a 7-game series. The one series left that is concerning to me, OKC and the Nuggets. Obviously, Pacers have that locked up. I think the Knicks have that locked up. I think if the Timberwolves, if the NBA is rigged, here's what's going to happen with the Timberwolves. Obviously, it's a 3-1 series right now. What does Steph not have that I can remember? A 3-1 deficit comeback. What does LeBron have? A 3-1 deficit comeback against the best team ever, the best ever NBA regular season team. If the Warriors force a game 6 and Steph Curry comes back, wins game 6, wins game 7, I'm telling y'all, I read it already. I know what happens. I'm going to let y'all be speculative on what's going to happen. But if that happens, just know I called it. OKC and the Nuggets, I really think the Nuggets are going to win this down the line. I think it's going to go 7. And again, like how I've said over and over again, I think experience takes over towards the end of the series in game 6, in game 7, when everyone's fatigued, everyone's tired. The skill's going to be there. The physicality is going to be there. And who is going to have the ball knowledge that has been there, done that? I think it's going to be the Denver Nuggets. I would love to see the Nuggets win it. I think OKC is going to win it. And then unfortunately, I think OKC potentially just runs through everyone else in the playoffs. But like I said, I would love to see Anthony Edwards against Jalen Brunson in the finals. Let me know let me know your finals matchup that you personally want to see in the comments. Let's talk about the Dallas Mavericks and the NBA lottery last night. The Dallas Mavericks with a 1.8% chance of getting that number 1 overall pick. Secure Cooper Flagg, a generational talent coming out of college. And if this doesn't spell the NBA script, then I really don't know what does. Let's give a little recap to everyone. In the dark of night, under the shade of the empire, out of nowhere last year, Nico Harrison trades Luka Doncic to the Los Angeles Lakers for a bag of chips and a Diet Coke. And everyone thought he was insane. Everyone thought he was crazy. Viewership was down, numbers were down, and this definitely boosted numbers. This playoff is boosting numbers too. I love to see it. Out of nowhere, everyone was like, why would they do that? They came out and the worst excuse I've ever heard that I to this day do not believe. Well, he doesn't fit our championship mentality. We think defense wins championships. Luka's out of shape. They just went on a media tour slandering Luka, who just took you to the finals the year before. I mean, Jokic is out here fat and out of shape, and he's torching people, and he's averaging a triple to anyways, like I said, Luka gets traded, boom. How do the Mavs get compensated for boosting sales in the NBA? Look, the phone call with Adam Silver was probably something like, hey, look, you're going to do this for us. You're going to get a lot of heat. You're not going to fire your GM. You're going to keep him. This isn't going to come back on him. This is going to happen. Lakers are going to make playoffs. Every game y'all play against the Lakers is going to be astronomical numbers for the next 5 years. We're going to give you Cooper Flagg. We're going to make sure you have the number 1 overall pick. We need this for the numbers. We need this for the script. And that's how that went. I'm convinced. And a team with a 1% chance has won the lottery before. It's actually happened 4 times. The Magic, the Bulls, the Hawks, and now the Dallas Mavericks, all 1% or 2% lower chances winning the NBA lottery. So it has happened before, but this is just so blatant. Like this is either the NBA's doing or their worst case scenario because everyone's is going to think it's rigged now. And that brings us to what is going to happen with Kevin Durant and Giannis Antetokounmpo, the two teams circling both of these gentlemen. Obviously, you got to have the money to pay them. You got to have the capital to trade for them. KD, I think, is going to go to. This is going to sound crazy. I think he's going to go to the Rockets. Do we think? And a lot of people are saying no. Do we think LeBron could go out there? You've made all your money, restructure your contract, take a little less money, trade for Kevin Durant. Maybe sign a 5 in free agency. Finally pay Luka. Get Luka the bag he wants. Lock him up. You give KD a 1-2-year deal. You give LeBron a 1-year deal. You go and get a solid 5. I really want to see them get Nurkic. I really want to see the Lakers get Nurkic. Kevin Durant, Nurkic back together. LeBun Bun, LeGoat James. Your future MVP, Luka the Don. By the way, we'll talk about the script for next season here in a minute. Get all those guys together. And here's why you got to stack the Lakers. Are you ready? And what we were talking about the script. Here's what's about to happen. So this is going to generate so much revenue and viewership. It's ridiculous. Luka is going to go on an absolute tear and win MVP of the 2025-2026 season. Who are the Los Angeles Lakers going to meet in the conference finals? It is going to be the Dallas Mavericks. We're going to get Anthony Davis against LeBron James. We're going to get Luka the Don against his former team with Cooper Flagg, the new guy in town. Kevin Durant is here for the vibes. And Kyrie Irving against Luka and LeBron. It's going to be, I mean, you can't write a script better than that. And here's what's going to happen. Luka's going to win that series in 7. He's going to go to the NBA Finals. LeBron gets one more ring. KD gets one more ring. The Don gets his first ring. The viewership is up. The sales are up. And Luka gets his revenge tour on the Dallas Mavericks. Tell me that just doesn't sound like the script. And tell me I didn't just write an insane script. Anyways, but we still have one guy on the board that's potentially moving this season. We have Giannis Antetokounmpo, and the two teams surrounded by him the most have been the Houston Rockets and the San Antonio Spurs. Now, here's my thing. A lot of people are like, we got Wemby. We don't need Giannis Antetokounmpo. You go and get Giannis when you're able to go and get Giannis. You just like LeBron told Luka, don't fit in, fit the fuck out. You go and get a guy like, and people are always like, well, these guys don't make sense together. These guys are NBA professional athletes. You're either going to find a way around or find a way to change your play style to fit the play style of that other guy. So you're both successful. So we saw it happen with LeBron and Luka, very successful. Giannis Antetokounmpo and Wemby can absolutely be successful together. But what if the Rockets go and get him? I think a guy like Giannis could benefit the Rockets more than he could the Spurs. I think you go get Giannis because what happened in that Golden State and Rockets series, the guys with the more experience won because of their experience. The physicality of the Rockets got them to Game 7, and they needed the experience to get them to the next level. And the Golden State Warriors had that experience. They've been there, done this. They weren't shook by any deficit they faced. They've seen all of this before, right? And they ultimately go and play the Timberwolves, who are about to beat them because Steph Curry's out. But you need a guy like Giannis. He's going to bring physicality. He matches your team's aura. He matches your team's physicality. He matches the willingness to go out there and absolutely hoop. And I think he makes the best fit for the Rockets. Please trade Dillon Brooks. Lord have mercy. Dillon Brooks, some picks, bring in Giannis, give him a bag. You got a guy with experience around a young core, and that just spells finals appearance or losing to LeBron in round 1. So it's going to be interesting. And one last thing. Knicks in 5. Boston Celtics fans are down so tremendously right now. And when I was going in, I was like, they won Game 1. The Celtics aren't going to miss 43s again. Then the Knicks won Game 2, and I was like, this isn't happening, is it? And then the Celtics won game 3, and I'm like, it's going to be Celtics in 6. And then the Knicks bring it to 3-1. Jason Tatum goes down, and I'm like, the Knicks actually just did this. And at one point, I was like, are the Celtics cold? Are they cold from 3? Or is the Knicks defense this suffocating? As the series went on, I realized the Knicks defense is just this suffocating. Shout out the New York Knicks for going out here and saving the NBA from another Celtics championship. And that is how I want to end this video. Let me know what teams y'all want to see in the finals. Let me know what y'all think about the NBA script. And let me know where you think Giannis Antetokounmpo and Kevin Durant will end up this coming season down in the comments.